Welcome everybody back to the 3L channel. I'm Chad. If you're new here, want to just give you a nice hearty welcome. Just make yourself at home. Feel free to be yourself. That's what this is all about. We're going on this musical journey together. Nobody should be acting like they know more than anybody else. Thanks so much for tagging along. So folks, got a request that's been waiting in the wings on my other social media. Just getting to it now. And this is back in the mid-70s. Never heard of this band. I wasn't even born until several years later. So, without further ado, let's jump into this performance. You saw the title. Let's go.
You feeling? Are you still the same? Don't you realize the things we did we're all for real, not a dream. I just can't believe they've all faded out of view.
I just gotta inject this in here while it's so fresh on my mind. I love the harmony between these guys. I'm not sure, you're gonna have to fill me in on some of the names of these. I don't know if he's the lead vocalist and the other guys back up or what, but just let me know their names. But like I said, I'm really loving the harmony. I like that intro, you know, with the keyboard. It sounds so electric, you know, just like the name of the band here. And you know, I realize times have changed from the 70s, rotary phones and all that, to now we have smartphones, but still there's a lot of things that they're saying here that remains the same, and we'll get to that after the review, but I just wanted to inject that in here. We'll touch on it afterwards, but I'm really liking what I'm hearing so far.
Okay, so no one's answering. Well, can't you just let it ring a little longer? Oh, I'll just sit tight through shadows of the night. Let it ring forevermore.
I like that. Definitely like that. There's definitely 70s sound, 70s vibe, you know, you got the clothing and the big hair. But what caught my attention was the range of their voices. You know, they could go down really low, really deep, and then hit those high notes as well, and be able to maintain harmony. Very talented singers. You know, this reminds me, folks, I remember, you know, back in the day, much younger days, you know, the whole dating game and everything, and when you're exercising it, you know more about, you know, what to do and, you know, what not to do, and the right approach and things of that nature. But, you know, after a while, when you're out of the game for so long, you kind of lose that, and time kind of goes on, you know, by you. It goes past you. All kinds of things change. Expectations change. You can't really just pick up where you left off. You know what I'm saying? Being a single dad, you know, just concentrating on my daughter and everything, you know, and my responsibilities and things of that nature, you kind of left out of the loop, you know, as far as all the transitions that happened over the years. But, you know, whether it's the 70s or whether it's now, you still have that, you know, where you're constantly wondering what the other person's thinking, you know, what's going through their mind, you know, when communication is mysterious or non-existent, you know, it's so stressful to try to play detective and figure out, you know, what's going on the other end of the telephone line, or the lack of telephone line. You know what I'm saying? You know, they could be saying that they're sick, or they're not in the mood, or they had an event going on, it was a stressful day at work, or they didn't get out of there until this time, and you know, it's always when there's a lack of communication or trust. You know, I believe that every relationship should be built on honesty and trust and communication, and when those are lacking, you're not going to have a good foundation for a relationship at all. There's got to be honesty between both of you. Communication, got to communicate. Be honest, tell the truth. If you're not in the mood to talk, tell the other person that, regardless of whether you think it might hurt their feelings. If you're not in the mood to talk, tell them that. Don't just lead them on. You know what I mean? Just be honest with the other person, you know, and in the long run, they're going to appreciate that, because they're not, you know, spending all their time and their energy trying to figure you out. I really like the lyrical content of this song. It just kind of brings all that back. It's a universal issue that's been going on since the 70s, and even before the 70s. It's still going on. You know, communication is a major factor. Honesty is a major factor. Shout out to Kathy for your request. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I liked all the instruments in the orchestra. I liked their voices, their harmony, the lights, you know, the sound, you know, the experimentation with the keyboard, the synthesizer, everything. 70s were a really cool era, you know, just to experiment with sound and performance. If you enjoyed this one, let me know in the comment section what you thought about this performance. If you like ELO, give me some more recommendations in the comment section as well. Thanks so much for listening, folks. Take care.